Yeah, we're here. It's just Lori left for a second.
Hmm? Hey, everybody. Yeah, you are crooked. The camera's really crooked.
It wasn't a second.
Hey, hey, hey. Hi, everybody. Lori here from Unique in the Creek. How is everybody today? What a lazy day today. What'd you guys do today? I actually had a 3-hour nap. I never nap. Never. So for me to nap,
I'm adjusting, folks.
Alright. I'm pulling up. Hey, everybody.
I don't know. I think this whole room's off kilter.
That's okay. We're good. I can see everybody. Hi, Mom. Hi, Madonna. Hi, Cecilia and Connie. Deanna. Hi, everybody. Yes, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. And the dads in heaven and the grandpas. And yeah, I did. I crashed. I never nap. And Dave and I were watching a movie, that new movie with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. Is it on Netflix? I think it's a Netflix one.
Yeah.
I literally fell asleep in the recliner. Never do it. Dave always falls asleep, and I kind of dozed. I didn't even know who the killer was at the end, and then I got up and then went and laid back down in bed and crashed again. So I must have needed it. What looks so pretty? My big mound of flowers. I'm just gonna wait for people to jump on. Tonight, hi Christine, and Linda, Barbara, Marilyn Hartzell, Patty, Connie, hi everybody. Tonight we're giving away a live stream ticket for the convention next week. Woo! So, they will be live streaming everything, even including Damon's After Dark. I'm not sure. I tried to get some more deets from Scott, but he's been really, really busy, so I'll find out more. But what you're going to have to do, and we'll just keep reiterating it throughout the live tonight, because I want to pick it when people are on. So if you go, and you can do this now, on the pinned post on our Facebook page, Unique in the Creek Facebook page, the main page, not the sister pages, just the main page, there is a picture that's pinned at the top, and it's just the Unique in the Creek logo. Go there and type in CC 2019, okay, in a comment, and share it. I know I did the S word, but that's all you need to do to be entered to get into the live stream ticket.
I think it's the two butterflies thing. I don't know why they keep coming up.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, so you can jump off the live here, okay, and go get your entry in. CC 2019 in the comment. That's all you have to put. And share that post. And then come back and see me. What the heck? Oh, my thing. Do you love my pretty lays? So what we're going to do is, after I've done my live here, we are going to go right to that post right after the live, like during the live, and we are going to pick the winner tonight. So that's the only way we could figure out how to do it. So we'll do the comment picker from that post. And I think we'll probably...
You're talking about that post, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pinned to the top of the Facebook page. Okay, and we, at the end of this live, we will be picking the winner. So you have a good chance. You know, if there's only 100 people that comment, you got a 1 in 100 chance, right? And the ticket's worth $150, and we're giving away 5 of them this week. So we want to try and help everybody. At least, you know, if you can't make it to Crafters Convention, you can watch, because it's really cool. Like last year was so much fun. This year's going to be even funner. I don't even know if that's a word, funner. So, hey everybody, hey, 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 thank you for paddling me up the creek. Paddle. Anyways, go to the, do you know, can you pin that, hun, to the, go to the pinned post on our Facebook page and just comment CC 2019, click enter, and then just share it to your personal page. That's all we need you to do. That's it. And then come back and see me. Okay, so I was fooling around. I love shopping at the Dollar Tree. Who is like a Dollar Tree addict? I am. I'm the first one to admit it. I scour the aisles up and down, seeing things I could probably use in some kind of design or whatever. I'm cheap. I'm cheap. I'm the first to admit I'm cheap, okay? And they have, you see that there's a gazillion different lays in the actual summer section of Dollar Tree. And if you search and you pick through them, you'll find that a couple packages, well, there's one certain peg at my Dollar Tree, had these lays, and there's 3 of them for $1. Okay, so you get 3 lays. Now they're not big, huge, full lays like the individual ones that you can get, but they're only 3 for $1. And I loved the pink. I love pink, right? I love pink everything. So I thought, what can I do with them? So I bought a bunch of them, and I was playing around with them. Now this isn't what we're gonna make tonight. I just wanted to give you guys some inspiration. Because I was going to do it tonight, and then I thought, you know, I just don't have enough time because I want to make one more donation thing for the Crafters Convention auction, and I want to make a breast cancer angel for a donation. And I was going to use this, and I thought, no, this is more for, I don't know, just to show you guys and for you guys to play with and stuff. So if you rifle through, check out, it says right at the top, 3-pack. Okay, it's a 3-pack. And you can actually get them in multicolor. I got some multicolor ones too. Now, they do have like a 2-pack, which is like a bracelet and a necklace. But these are actually 3-pack flower lays. And I got them in these colors too. Don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I just loved them. So I was playing around on the tree board with these. Again, this is not what I'm making. I just wanted to show you guys to give you some inspiration of something you can do inexpensively. Tonight we are going to make an angel. Like I said, I want to make a breast cancer angel for Crafters Convention. But I was playing around, and what I did is if you see on the back, I took these lays. Where did I throw them all down there? I need a pick.
Okay, pin at the bottom where to go.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks, honey. Dave's here too, so he is reading comments, guys. Oh, awesome. Thanks, PJ. Okay, so I'm going to open this up. What I did was I just zip tied the lays onto the tree board, and I thought this would be the cutest fairy, angel, fairy, whatever you want to make, body, completely done in flowers. And it's so easy. So as you can see, I've filled up this row and most of this row, and I used 3 lays. So that was $1, right? All I did was zip tied it in a few different places. So I'll just show you. And that, like, again, this is not what we're making tonight, but I just wanted to show you how cool this was that you could do. This is my board in a bit. So you take this lay. Now, if you cut this apart, which we probably eventually have to, somewhere down the line, we're going to have to hot glue, because if you cut the string on it, of course, the whole thing is going to fall apart and come and unravel. But if you do it very carefully, you can add hot glue, let it dry, and then cut the string, and do that for both sides. But for these, all I did was double it like this. Actually, I think this last one I tripled it, just like this. And I'll show you. Where's the zip tie? Honey, did you give me back my zip tie? Oh yeah, you did. Okay, so let's just I'm just going to do this row so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to load this zip tie in here. So I got my lei. I'm going to double it. And I'm going to just put it, so I got one piece of string here, one piece of string here, and zip tie it to the board. And now when I was looking at my Dollar Tree, they had pink and they had purple ones of these. So, and they had the multicolor. So I don't know if all the Dollar Trees have different ones, but make sure you look for the 3-pack, because if you do the dollar ones, it could get a little bit expensive. So cut that tail off. And now I'm going to go and I'm going to put a zip tie right here. Okay, Cree needs to turn that TV down.
Did you say you need to be present to win?
Yes, at the end.
Better.
Yeah, I'm not chasing people.
I'll redo the...
Because what we're finding is a lot of our giveaways, I seem to be having, you know, people pop on, say their comment, jump back off. They're not really fans or anything like that. And I'm chasing them, and, you know, finally they'll read their other inbox like 3 weeks later, and it's like, oh, I want my prize. It's like, well, I already gave it away. So you have to be present to win, because these are really expensive tickets. They're 150 bucks, okay? And we bought 5 of them. Well, we actually bought 6, but one is for somebody. So I'm not chasing anybody, so you have to be present. I will be doing the giveaway right after I finish my angel. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys give you a quick idea of something you can do that's really fun, just with cheap dollar store leis. And there we go. There's one lei, and I doubled it. So you would fill in the rows up to here if you wanted to do your angel and put your face. And then you can do some white wings. But isn't this fun? So the whole body would just be flowers. Now you could, like I said, you can cut them. So you'd probably have to cut them for here. Or you could just get creative and put... see, I have 2 rows here. I have a little bit of the row here, so I could put zip ties here, and then going up this way if you wanted. But eventually they'll all just be one conglomerate of flowers. Okay? That will look so cute as a fairy. All flowers for the body, and then just some deco mesh for the wings. Right? And then you just use a couple zip ties here and there. You don't have to zip tie every single one. You just want to hold it onto the board. And then you make your face and your wings and everything, and you have a really pretty fairy. I would call it a fairy because all the flowers and everything. And then for the crown of the fairy, you could take these little flowers that was made to use the body and take some apart and put some on the crown of her face. And it would match the body. Isn't that fun? So that's just a cute little idea. Like I said, I bought pink ones, and I bought multicolored leis, the 3-pack. I'll show you again.
Monkey and Sparkles on.
Oh, she is Sparkles. She never owned. She is on vacation. That's why. So again, 3-pack of leis. Make sure it says 3 units or 3 packs. 3-pack up in the top. So you have to kind of dig for them, because they're hidden in, behind the ones where they're 1 for $1. But they have 3-packs, and they have pink, purple, and I seen multicolor. So just a fun little idea to do some kind of fairy angels with the tree board if you want. I just think it would be absolutely adorable if I got it finished, which is not going to get finished today because we're going to do something different. We are going to be making a breast cancer angel. Oh, you're back now, Isabel? I hope you had a great vacation. Okay, so I think now, if you just joined us, if you want to be entered in for the live stream ticket for tonight, you need to go to the pinned post on the Unique in the Creek Facebook page and just type in the comment CC 2019, press enter, and click the share button. Just share it to your personal Facebook page. That's it.
That pin is at the bottom.
Okay? And then come back and see me or do it throughout the live. You don't have to do it like right at this moment, because at the end we will do comment picker.
Did you answer that thing at the bottom of the comments?
Yeah. All right.
Isabel said she taught her kid how to pee into a Coke can.
Pee into a Coke can. Good parenting.
Hey, when you're on a trip, you gotta do what
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, 250, I could do that, no problem. No, just kidding. All right, so tonight I'm doing an angel. You guys are probably sick of the angels, but like I said, I have a few projects I need to get done for Crafters Convention. This one I will be donating to the auction. So I had the swan I'm donating to the auction and this breast cancer angel. Breast cancer awareness is coming up in October, so I wanted to get you guys prepared. It is a well, it's a really good seller for wreaths, especially if you know somebody that's battling breast cancer or whatever, or in the hospital, or you know, this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. What I will be using, I have some snowball deco mesh. I'm going to be using, and it's iridescent. This is what I'm going to be using for the wings. Now I did cut a whole roll. I probably won't use the whole roll. For the body, I'm going to be using ribbon. All ribbon. Okay, I bought this gorgeous ribbon that you seen me unpacking the other day when I was like Christmas morning. Dave nicely preloaded my board. So we skipped row 12. I just find if you do row 12, it really makes the angel or fairy really long. I just want to shorten a bit. So if you want the angel or whatever you're working on, if you have like a bigger head, you may want to do row 12 so it looks proportional. The head I like to use is made from the, again, Dollar Tree.
Is anybody else having problems to share it? Marilyn says she won't let her share.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I see the share button, so if anybody else is having problems, let me know.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
If you can't share it, it's okay. You'll still be...
And that wreath is going to be for anybody to bid on it at the Crafters Convention.
I don't think live stream can bid on the... yeah, I don't think. But I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own. It's not hard at all, but you're going to have to get your supplies soon before October, because once September, October, the breast cancer stuff is going to be sold out. And I'm going to be making my face. I love using these. They are really inexpensive. They're not messy, so you don't cut in styrofoam in half. These are the bikini tops, and they're supposedly coconuts. And they make the perfect face. I have one that I've done. All I did was paint this white. I just found when I covered it with my felt, you could see a little bit of the brown come through. So when I was at the dollar store, I just grabbed dollar acrylic paint from the dollar store, okay, and I just brushed it on some white. So when I cover it, you really won't see the brown come through. Very easy. It'll probably scratch, but I'm not going to scratch it off or anything, but because we're just going to cover it. I just didn't want the brown kind of showing through because I am going to be covering it with this felt. Okay, so we'll be covering it with this. We got our eyelashes, again, from Dollar Tree. These are style 013. If you do go to the Dollar Tree to buy your eyelashes, they have different sizes and stuff. So they have shorter and longer fake eyelashes. So just have a look. All of them work. I like these ones. They're really, really long and curly, you know. And now what else do I got in here? And I got some bling and some pearls.
You did do a megaphone for cheerleading at one time.
I did do a megaphone. I did on a tree board. Okay, so the main star of the show is this ribbon. So I am making the body with all ribbon. Okay, I bought this gorgeous linen breast cancer ribbon. I loved it. I bought it from Craft Outlet, and I'm sure a lot of the places will be selling it or are selling it currently. It is really, really pretty. It's got angel wings and of course the breast cancer ribbon, and it says strength, hope, courage going along. So strength, hope, courage, and it says that all the way along. So I'm going to be using this ribbon, and I have cut it, not dovetailed, but duck-tailed. Okay, so I'm going to have it almost looking like feathers. So we want it pointed this way. And I'm also using this really soft pink and white polka dot ribbon. And I got this also at Craft Outlet as well. And so what I'm going to be doing is one row is going to be the soft pink, one row is going to be this, and I'm going to alternate just ribbons. I'm going to do the wings in the really pretty snowball mesh with iridescent. I'm going to make the face. I have these gorgeous, where are they? Now I will be doing after Crafters Convention. Thanks for floating my boat. I got the Lays at Dollar Tree, 3-pack. So make sure you rifle through and get the 3-pack. And I bought thousands of these charms, and we will be giving them away after Crafters Convention. So for every tree board you order, you're going to get one of these steel or stainless steel charms, and they're really pretty. And what it says, it's a Cancer ribbon, and it says hope on it, and you can use this to hang off your bow from your angel or whatever. It just really gives it a really, really cute and nice, perfect touch. And it's got the really nice, what is this called, clasp to hang it from. When I was out at the trailer, I forgot to grab the fishing wire, but I was going to use fishing wire. I just used normal wire when I did it last time. But you could see the little bit of wire, so if you use fishing line, you won't see it. But it's really pretty. So I'm going to put one of these on. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the crown yet, but let's get started. So I cut these at 12 by 12, or 12 inches long, sorry. I do have this, I was thinking about this too. I have this other pink as well, but I was trying to keep it soft looking. But I thought maybe alternating one row light pink, one row of the burlap, and one row of the dark pink. What do you guys think? This is just a pink normal linen, and then this is the breast cancer one, and then just a light pink with white dot. I think I wanted to keep it a little bit soft. I think I'm just going to use the two. I don't want it to be too busy. I know I love them all too, but I wanted to keep it nice and soft looking. And this one is really, I'm not sure. I'm going to put the first row in, then the second row in, then I'll figure it out, because I know this one will be in the middle. Anyways, okay, so I cut these at 12 inches. So I have my board here. I just happened to have a piece of wood that was actually 12 inches long, so I wrote 12 inches on it. So it depends what row you're going to do where. You can count how many pieces you're going to need. So this first row is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, go down. Dave's going to go on the board, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So this row that I'm doing, I'm starting on row 11. Needs 9 pieces. So 1, I already cut a bunch, but I'm just going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and then you would just cut it here, and then you cut the sides. I don't need all this, so I don't want to use it all, because I already cut some. And of course, this is the second, I really hate that. That's the second binder in this roll so far, where they glue the pieces together. Hate it, hate it, hate it. Okay, and you just slide this off. Were you going to ask me something, hon?
I was just going to tell you, if you want people to see, you're going to have to keep it down, like on the board. So, well, you can look in your thing and you see where the board is.
Yeah.
That's where you got to keep it down to.
All right, so we're just going to cut these at the ends where they're folded over. Okay, get your bucket. Now to cut these, we are going to cut them opposite than normally you usually do. So usually you dovetail them. I kind of like this new way that I'm doing them. You kind of see the ribbon more. And you go from the folded side to the outside. Normally you would go from the outside down the fold. For this way, you go from the fold. I think I would still learn to get some sharp scissors from downstairs. I'll never learn, and I just hack the crap out of my. So you're making a duck tail, I guess it's called. I won't put as many. So why I'm doing this is because I want it to kind of give it that feather look. So it's wide to a point. And I'm not using any mesh except for the wings on this. So you need two rolls of ribbon. So I think I paid $4.95 for each roll. Okay. So we got it all done. So I'm going to start off with the light pink and white dot ribbon. You've been selling your poly burlap? I have a ton coming in this week. That's why I don't understand. I'm pretty sure a lot of, if I'm getting a bunch in, I don't understand why others are not getting a bunch in. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking this, okay, I'm going to fold it in half. So just so you can see what where the middle is, scrunch that right up the middle, fold it down, and we're just going to stick it in the zip tie. Now, the first row, you'll most definitely be able to see the zip ties, but as we layer all the rows, you won't be able to see it. So don't forget to go and comment on the main post on the Uniquely Creek Facebook page, and we will be drawing the live stream ticket right after the well, during this live, right at the end. Yeah, I think because they're moving. So once you got all your ribbons cut and everything, you can whip through this really fast. And of course you can do, which I'll probably do one day this week, a Christmas tree like this as well. So if you have a ton of beautiful Christmas ribbon, you can do a Christmas tree like this. The only problem with using all ribbon, you can see the edge there. Now for the angel, it won't matter. But for the Christmas tree, it may. So you may want to do some mesh maybe in behind your ribbon. So as we layer this, you'll only see the tips. Well, you'll see from here down of the ribbon. Yeah, you can do, well, I'm really going with the cancer awareness angels, because they're just so pretty and so different. So I've done, you guys have watched me do a couple with some deco mesh, but I have such pretty ribbon, I just wanted to use my ribbon and actually showcase the ribbon, because the whole angel's body is going to be just ribbon. And trust me, it's going to be stunning when it's done. So now this is a really good project to sit in your recliner for sure, and just zip away once you got your ribbons cut. Pardon? Yes, these are 12 inches. Oh no, they're 12 inches. If you want it longer, I didn't want them too much longer, because if you make like 13, 14 inches, you'll start, because you'll see as we layer, you're going to start covering most of the first layer or first row. So I want about half of this to show. So that's why I did it at 12, and you get more ribbon out of 12 inches, right? So, and like I said, you can do the row 12 if you want, and make your angel a little bit longer. You could also do this quite easily with fabric, but we all have, I'm a ribbon hoarder, so I've been trying to train myself into using more of my ribbon because I just have way too much. Although this breast cancer ribbon I just bought, and I did cut up the whole roll, so I'll be able to tell you if I end up using the whole roll. And then just go along and snip off the tails, and we're going to start the next one. So you want to preload your zip ties, row 11 to row 3. Okay, 11 to 3, you're going to put them, go down one hole, up the other hole, and zip it up, but don't actually close it tight. Okay, and now we're going with the next ribbon, which is the breast cancer ribbon. Now I want to make sure the words and the wings on this ribbon are all facing the right way. So if I do it like this to read it, the words will be upside down. So I want to do it, face it the other way so we can actually see the wings. Oh, one side will always be upside down. Duh. Still looks nice though.
We've got 184 people on, and there's only 76 comments so far.
Oh, so only 76 people. Make sure you get your, yeah, but we got a whole, we still have a whole live to go.
I know, I'm just, you know, better start out early or whatever.
So, I'm just gonna have to, I have no idea where my ribbon scissors are. I think that Lolly took them.
They could go the same way if you twist it, wouldn't they?
Let's check.
I'm just thinking, because when you're making a bow on the provo or whatever, you twist the ribbon and try to keep it all going the same way. I'm just, thank you for the happy Father's Day, people.
We're just trying to see if we twisted it. No.
No?
It'll always go, one side will always be upside down.
Yeah, it never hurts to try.
No, just seeing. No, no matter which way I do it, it's still going to be upside down.
Yeah,
so,
because it's only printed on one side, right?
Right.
Yeah.
It still looks nice because once we start, so because they're layered, what I'm going to do is this side is upside down, so I'm going to make sure the one next to it is right side up so you can read it. There we go. So you still see this one, but this one is over top of the one that's upside down. There we go. Learn as we go. I should have used my pinking shears on the ribbon ends. I might do that after, just trim them up, because I can do that after it's done too. There we go.
Pretty smart when you want to.
Thank you. Thank you. So as you can see, this really is not hard. We're just going to go layer and layer. We cut our ribbons at 12 inches long, and I think 12 inches is perfect. See, if I would have did 13 inches in this, it would have went longer and it would have covered up my little pink and white polka dot. I don't want to cover it up because it's pretty. So again, I'm just making sure all with the left tail is the one you can read that's not upside down.
Where did you get that ribbon?
I got this ribbon at Craft Outlet, but I'm sure if you start looking at like Trendy Tree, Reese Shop, I'm not sure if Damon has any or Scott, but breast cancer ribbon is starting to come out. So you don't even have to use this one, but because there is a lot out there. I like this one because I like the soft pink. And I love how it just showcases the ribbon so pretty. And then we're going to make kind of a coat type thing with the wings. And this ribbon, you can see the words hope, strength, courage. So I'm glad you can actually read them.
Okay, do you want to take just a quick, let's say, go to the Facebook page?
Okay, yes. To enter the live stream ticket for tonight's live that I'm doing right now, go to, so jump out, because right now we're live. If you see the red button, we're live. Jump out, go on to the Unique in the Creek Facebook page. There is a pinned post of just a picture of our logo. Type in CC 2019 in the comment, press enter, click share, share it to your page, and come back. And then you are entered to win the live draw or live stream ticket for the Crafters Convention next weekend. Or no, weekend after. We're leaving on Sunday. We're leaving quite early because we have a few things on the way that we have to get done. So that's why we're doing I have to do all this Crafters Convention stuff this week. Isn't that pretty? So it covered that first row, but you can still see the pink dots. Can you come down a little closer, hon, or is that as close as you can?
I'm trying to get wide enough. I can get closer if you keep it still in one spot. That's the problem, is trying to show what you're doing.
Okay, so
Pull the board back towards you. Now you're starting up for the. There you go.
now I have this ribbon I wanted to keep going with, but I also have this pink one. Let me just give it a try and we'll see. This is a little bit of a darker, normal, like just a solid linen pink. I didn't want it to be too busy. What?
Michelle is down there. Oh my gosh, everyone, I think I finally made a lolly
Yay, Michelle! This is 2.5 inch ribbon. 2.5 inches, 10 yards. Okay? 2.5, 10 yards. Let's see what this pink looks like. I don't know. What do you guys think? Can they see? My phone just fell. I think I'm just going to continue on with the light pink. Yeah, I like just the light pink. This is a really pretty ribbon. But it's a little bolder pink. Like I wish I had a more of a soft pink. I probably do. I didn't even look. But I'm just going to continue on with this light pink polka dot ribbon. So I'm just going to continue zip tying along. What are you laughing at?
Because I told Michelle to get on live and show us how she did the lolly petal.
What'd she say?
Lord, hush up, don't ruin my high.
Oh, and I had a bunch of people wanting to know how big my daisy was last night. And this is where you can use 4 inches, Isabel. You can use 4 inches zip ties for this one. This is probably the only time I would say use 4 inches, because you can see how much I've wasted here. Because it's not very thick, the ribbon. Okay, as soon as I'm done this row, I'm going to measure, the daisy is right behind me. Rose is not yelling tonight. Is she calm? Maybe she's back on her meds. Rose, are you back on your meds, hon? Just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
I love Rose. She's like a tell it like it is girl. She's kind of like me. So this is just the body of the angel. We're going to make like a coat with wings for her, so it will cover. I could just go from here and make wings. We'll see. I did cut a whole roll. And these ribbons are 2.5 inches. There we go, 4 inches. Isabel's still on here. This is where you can use 4 inches, Isabel.
Damn straight, show some love for my 4 inches.
I don't know how you do it. If I used 4-inch zip ties all the time, like 3/4 of my projects would be across the room. Seriously.
Rose is yelling again.
Rose, stop yelling. Go back on your meds.
She says I can start yelling.
Alright, so I just pull the zip ties, make sure they're nice and tight. Now you can hit this with some glue if you're scared that your ribbon will fall out. I've never had that problem.
Do I have to be on when y'all draw? Weather is about to get really bad. Now what are you gonna do?
Well, if you win, who is that? Tony? If you win, Tony, no. I got you.
There's a couple of people. I kind of know some of the names that were.
Can't help weather, right? Like.
Yeah, the weather's getting bad.
Okay. All right, now we're going back onto the angel. Oh, I said I would measure that. Okay, this thing's monstrous. Isabel, I did your daisy petal last night that you did with poly burlap, the 21 inch. And I did it with, here's another breast cancer, there we go, smell the flowers. Another breast cancer ribbon I had. It's got more of a bold pink. So I think this may, oh, even that, it's like a purpley pink almost, eh? But if you could get the right ribbon color to go with this, and this is only a 1.5, I know they have this in 2.5. This would be awesome. And the 2.5 was a more of a fuchsia color pink. And then I also have this pick here, which I thought would be really cute, even on the angel's collar. But again, it's got that hot pink in it. And it definitely doesn't go with this. I wanted to keep this one really nice and soft, but these two really go nice together. So just an FYI if you're thinking about doing one. Now this monstrosity, Isabel, I wasn't sure. I did this one, Isabel, last night. I know, let me move this. With just 21 inch deco mesh. And it is on the small board.
Everybody got Rose going now.
Oh, Rose, settle. Nobody get Rose going. She's going to settle.
Too late. Too late. Computer, so she put cap lock on.
Anyways, this is the daisy. Look how ginormous this thing is. It is absolutely stunning. I love this flower. And this is from Isabel's tutorial.
And it's on a small board.
It's on a small board, and Isabel did it with poly burlap. I don't like poly burlap. It's expensive. I'm cheap. So I did it with deco mesh, and this thing is bigger than my mat. Okay, so it is about 22 by 24. So it's 22 by 24-ish. Yeah, I guess by maybe 24 by 24 or 22 by 22. It's kind of hard.
How can it be 22 by 24?
I don't know. I'm trying to look just on the lines of my cutting mat. If you want to get technical, get your friggin' tape measure out. Anyways, it's big. And it's fun. I love this wreath. I love it. And it's the center is just the pom-poms, and I stuck off just a cheapy flower that I had, that I ordered, and had, of course, had the bling in there. Glued it on top.
Now Rose is yelling at me.
Rose, settle down, honey. Anyways, that is that big sun or daisy. I love it. All right, so let's continue on with our angel here, making her body. We're going on to this one again. Okay, I know, isn't it beautiful? I love that. So you could do it in any color. I just wanted to do a daisy for Crafters Convention, and I remembered Isabel's tutorial, but she used poly burlap, and I thought, well, I'm going to try this with deco mesh. Now, it was a little trickier because white deco mesh is very see-through. So if you watched the tutorial I did last night, it was just an impromptu one. I just kind of said, okay, I'm going live, start the camera. I show you how I did it. And it's basically almost the same as Isabel's, except I had to double my mesh. And I did it pretty good. Like, it was a little bit more work than if I was just single layered mesh, or single layered, like, poly burlap. But it turned out fabulous. I'm very happy with the result. And my finger is, getting old sucks. Like, it sucks. I woke up this morning, this finger, I have arthritis in my hands, and it's getting worse and worse. This morning I woke up to this, and you can still see it. This finger was so swollen, it was all bent, and it goes right from the nerve here all the way up, like the tendon, and it switches hands. So one morning I'll wake up, this hand is sore, and one morning I'll wake up, this hand sore, and sometimes I wake up, both are sore. So I said to Dave, we better become gazillionaires before my hands give out.
Patricia Peak was the other one if she won.
Oh, okay.
She says lighting is too close, she's going off for a bit.
Doesn't this weather, it's awful, this weather, like awful. I was supposed to go to the trailer this weekend, and it was just, why? Sit in the trailer, because it was raining all weekend. Now, crafting at the trailer is my favorite. I love crafting at the trailer. But I usually sit on my deck and craft. I don't want to sit in the trailer and craft. Our pool has been going for a month, wasting hydro, because nobody can go in it because it's freezing cold. I guess we really do need to move to Texas. What, honey?
I think we should do a live from the trailer sometime.
Well, if I can get enough internet.
Oh no, I can do it like we did in Niagara Falls. We just do it on hotspot.
Yeah, I know, but even my phone, I have a hard time getting internet even on my phone out there. You don't so much.
I don't.
No, you don't.
Off my phone.
You have a different carrier than I do. Isn't this pretty? Can you see where I'm going with this? So it's starting to look like a actual dress. And you can still see the words and the angel wings.
Lisa, I see you do it on a message. It's got to go on the pinned post.
Yes, please put it on the pinned post. Rode me up the creek. That's a good one too. Please go to the Facebook page, because when we're live, we can't use comment picker.
103 in Arizona. Holy crap.
Wow. Not that warm here, I'll tell you. Go to the pinned post on our Facebook page, please, and type in your comment. That way, people that are not on the live will really not know why everybody's saying CC 2019. Okay, so this is what we got so far. Isn't it pretty? Loving it, loving it. I love the colors. I love the softness of it. Like I said, you can do more bolder pink if you want. I'm not sure if they even have ribbons other than breast cancer. I know they have autism, so you could do an autism angel. Pretty much sky's the limit. Now, if you did this with fabric, then really sky's the limit. So again, now I'm going to go in with the pink dot. That didn't kind of come out.
No, I thought, yeah.
What?
She says, oh bummer, it says butterfly in description, bye.
You could change that.
I don't know. The comment though was, oh, it says butterfly in description, bummer, bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for coming out.
I am making a breast cancer angel right now.
Kind of funny, actually.
You can go and change
I
the
don't
thing.
know how to. See, now I screwed up. I can do it on my computer.
Sorry, I'm reading comments. You paddled and spoke. Storms are bad. Oh shoot, pulled the wrong one. See, I can't even read comments in craft.
Well, if you quickly tell me how to change it, I would do it.
I don't. When I did the thing, I changed it before I went live. Now, if you are here for a butterfly, we're not doing a butterfly, but I have done the butterfly, so you can find it under the video section. Oh, another good thing that I found out today from Tanya, we may have our YouTube channel back.
Oh yeah, somebody asked that.
Yay! Somebody hijacked, well, it was actually Russians, I don't know why, but they hijacked our YouTube channel. So we have not been able to upload anything for like a month or two. It's actually been maybe even longer. And it's been taking Tanya and YouTube that long to get it back into our hands. And I guess this hijacking whatever, they did it to a few channels. So channels that are really popular, they went and hijacked. Because apparently there's money there. I didn't even know that. So they hijack it to try and get the ads or something. I don't know. Tanya tried to explain it to me. It's like, whatever, just get my channel back. So she got word, I think, today. I'm not even sure if she's on. If you go on to our Facebook page, our main Facebook page, and type in on the pinned comment, CC 2019, that is going to, and share that, you are qualifying for a chance to win one of 5 Crafter Convention live stream tickets. They are worth $150. You get to see the whole convention from the comforts of your home. You get a virtual swag bag, which is like codes and stuff from different companies.
Changed it.
Yay!
Yay!
I don't know why I keep saying that though. And you get to see I am going to be on, actually Monkey's coming on with me. Me and Mrs. Monkey will be on, I think, 1:30 to 3 o'clock Saturday. Saturday, the day of the convention, we will be doing a make and take. So if you don't get any of the convention, make sure you come on at 1:30 to 3. I'm not sure what standard time.
Mary, it's the big logo with all the flowers around.
Yeah, you'll just see it's
Scroll down
just a
little bit.
picture. We just kind of threw up a picture that only people on the live tonight would know why that picture was there. And as soon as I'm done this, we're going to pick from the comments on that picture. And whoever wins the live stream. And I believe the live stream ticket is sent to you via email. And I would appreciate if you guys like floated my boat. And we will be doing this for the next 5 nights. So tonight is night 1, day 1. Like I said, we bought 5 live stream tickets. So we want some of our viewers to be able to watch Crafters Convention from their home. Okay, last pink, I gotta cut some more. So these are, if you're just joining, these are 2.5 inch ribbons. We are making the breast cancer angel. This is her body. And I've just alternated, they're 2.5 inch ribbon, and I've cut them 12 inches. Isn't this beautiful? Now I really kind of wish I might go and fix it up later and do with my pinking shears. And we're cutting them 12 inches, so I've run out. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pink ones. And of course there's that seam there. I hate when they do that, but I guess they have to, right? So it's 12 inches. What did I say, 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. 1 roll of ribbon I used. So this is what's left. So if you're going to alternate between 2 rolls, yeah. If you're going to alternate between 2 different ribbons, you need 2 10-yard rolls. So go in your stash and find your favorite ones, because you can see how you can see it's so pretty. And again, you can do this for a Christmas tree as well. You could even put mesh behind it if you want, but you can see how it's, as it's layering, it's getting fuller and fuller. Okay, and then you're gonna ducktail it, not dovetail it. We're gonna do it. I gotta find my, I think Lolly took my ribbon scissors.
Russia just wants always one. Going back to Rose Harvey wants to PM or she wants information about Rochester show.
Oh, if you go to Wreath Gala, wreathgala.com, is it wreathgala.com? I will, Rose.
2 rolls of ribbon.
2 rolls of ribbon that are 10 yards each. And then, like I said, I cut a whole roll of deco mesh for the wings. I'm definitely not going to use a whole roll. But I cut it anyways, and I did heat seal it. So I bag sealed it so I don't have frays all over it. What, honey?
Did I miss something?
Why?
Because Michelle's on that says only Gabe can motor her boat.
What? What did we miss?
I missed something somewhere.
Yes, the ribbon does have wire in it. It's not necessary, so if you do have ribbon that doesn't have wire in it, not a biggie, because we're not really forming it. It's just kind of hanging down as a tail anyways.
I was Dina Davis, and she says wondered if anyone would catch that. I missed it.
Now, should I do this again and not on a live, I would definitely be doing it in my recliner with my feet up.
When you use pinking shears, yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I have my pinking shears right here, and I should have used it for the edge. I might go back and try and trim it up. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, God, my finger's sore. Almost done the body. I'm going to go step by step making the face. And I have shown a couple times, but I still get questions all the time on how I made my angel faces. So we're going to go through that again. Pull this tight. We don't want the ribbon coming out. And I like how it's starting to bulk up. So we really don't need deco mesh in this at all, because as you layer and layer, it's bulking it up. Oops, again, we still want the words going the right way. I hope you guys left me a cupcake. Huh? Kristen bought cupcakes for Father's Day and I didn't even get one. I'm sure they'll eat them all.
I think she's gone because she wanted some cupcakes.
Oh, I thought she bought them for Father's Day. Any excuse for cake is a good one.
That just sounds wrong. What's
size are your coconut liners?
My coconut liners, well, they're not really coconut liners, they're coconut bras.
That just sounded wrong.
I know. You get them, one size fits most, maybe for children. They're called a bikini top, and apparently it's supposed to be, you know, and you buy the little hula skirt or whatever. But we take them apart, and I cover it with some felt, and I do the face. That way it's only like 50 cents. I did do one with styrofoam, and it was a complete mess. So it's like, oh, I gotta find something else. I don't want to use that.
Is that fabric ribbon?
This is like a linen. It is a linen ribbon. I got it at Craft Outlet. Hi, kitty girl.
Hi. Did you show them the ribbon?
Not yet. Lolly made me.
Sandra.
What's that?
You say
Oh,
happy Father's Day, dear Dave.
chocolate torte. Oh, with whipped cream. Look at my beautiful bracelet. See, Lolly is very creative as well. Look at this that she weaved me today with their embroidery thread, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. Look how pretty this bracelet is. And I'm looking at it, and it's like chevron knots. I don't know how you made that, but that's really cool.
What was the diameter?
Of what?
I made my hubby to get things and laid stuff. What was the diameter of those coconut things?
I have no idea.
No. What do you mean for a child? They're actually too big for me.
Really? Okay, grow some boobies. Or stuff them. These are like 5.5 inches. Definitely more than a cupful for me.
Okay, there.
Hey, kitty girl. All right, last row. Woo-hoo. Woot-hoo.
Peggy, read the pin at the bottom of the page. You go to our Facebook page. I want you to tell them.
Peggy, go to our Facebook page, and there's a pinned post. Just write CC 2019 in a comment, and hit enter, then click share to your Facebook page, and you will be entered. As soon as I'm done this beauty, we will pick the winner. And hopefully you're on when we pick it, because I don't want to be chasing anybody. What are you making? Popcorn. All right, last one. That wasn't too bad.
Somebody buy a grass skirt from Dollar Tree and cut it to raffia.
Yeah, there you go.
Good.
That must have been a little messy though.
Graduate this week. Mom.
Yes, Lolly graduates on Thursday. There's so much. This week is going to be totally insane. Totally insane. I got to prep for Crafters Convention. Lolly's graduating.
Mom's gonna graduate.
Yeah, Lolly's graduating.
My awards.
All right, look how pretty her dress is.
Looks good here, Dee. You go out and come back in.
All right, her dress isn't this pretty, Law, for breast cancer?
Did you tell them about my other one?
No, I didn't tell them about anything. So, I have one.
Before you go any further, every night's going to be different, so tomorrow's not going to be CC 2019.
Yeah, we're going to do something every night that's different, so you have to tune in to find out. It's almost like a secret group. Okay, so we are ready to put her wings on. This is the back. So you can see we didn't use the bottom row. You can if you want. That's totally up to you. I wonder if I put some hot pink at the bottom row. Let's see. Just to peek out. No.
Suggesting you get wrist supports.
I know. I have to do something because it's getting worse and worse in my hands. You want to bid on this?
That's a long way from you, bud.
Okay, so now we're going to do some angel wings. So what we're going to be using is the outside row holes here and the outside of the board. So I am going to, it's going to be kind of like just a draping of a coat. So I'm just going to show you now. We're going to be going through this outside here, right here. Okay, and we're going to be zip tying it this way. Okay, and this is how we're going to do the coat. Now, we're not going to do these up yet because I'm going to show you how I'm going to fold the petal for the wing. So these are cut 10 by 10 or 9 by 10. I can't remember which way I did it. No, I did 10 by 10. I think some of them.
Everyone, CC 2019 has to be done on the Facebook
On the
page.
Facebook page. We cannot.
On our logo.
Yeah, on the logo on our Facebook page, you will see there's just a picture of our logo with some pictures around it. In the comment, just type in CC 2019, hit enter, and then if you could just share it to your page, we will be able to just use commentpicker.org or .com or whatever
At the end of the
at
night.
the end. So as soon as I'm done this. Okay, so I got a 10 by 10 piece of mesh. I was thinking about using pink mesh. I had a really nice pink mesh, but they're wings, and I have the white going out throughout the ribbons here, so I thought the white would look really nice. So you're going to take your 10 by 10 piece. I did heat seal these because you will see the edges. Heat sealing meaning like I use a bag sealer so it doesn't all fray. I did cut a whole roll. We're not going to need a whole roll. So you're going to put it at the curl side down. Turn it into a diamond. Okay, and you're going to scrunch from that corner to the other corner. Now there's all kinds of petal folds you can do to make this. This just happens to be my favorite. Kind of turns out like almost like wings, if you can see that. Okay, and then I'm going to get one of my handy dandy clothespins. So just hold it down to kind of make sure that each petal is the same. I bought one and returned it. It didn't work. Well, I have two now. I have the one I bought originally, and I love it. I'm still using it. I bought it, now it's probably about 4 months ago. I use it all the time, and I just changed the strip once so far, and I've never had problems with it. I did get it from Amazon, and like I said, I've never had problems. I did buy a more portable one. Maybe Dave, honey, maybe you can get it in a bit.
What?
That little steel one I just bought so I could bring to the trailer. I bought this little one from Amazon. It's really light, and it's just, I don't know, it's weird looking. But I wanted a portable one that I could just bring to the trailer, and it was cheap. And that's what I used to cut this. Now, it did not cut all the way through it, but it did seal the edges. So what I did is pushed it down once, pulled it out, and of course the little cotton things were still not cut yet, which was fine because I rolled it all up after I was done, and then I went through and just with scissors cut through the cotton things, and it worked just fine. So we're going to be using, like I said, the outside hole around, just like that. Now there's a few ways people are doing their angel things.
Okay, I just did something.
You just what?
I just did something.
What did you do? Actually, no, I don't want it like this.
I lost my comments now, and I just unpinned that post that told everybody to go to the Facebook page, and now I can't get my comments.
Mentioned she wished she'd used them. I think I want it to go flat. Sorry guys, I'm just playing here. Thinking I want to do it a little bit different. So I'm going to go up through this hole still. Oh, I don't need to go far. Maybe I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4 up. see how this works.
Did you use picking shears to cut ducktails on the ribbons anyplace else?
No. I want to, I should have, but I didn't.
Hi Gary.
Hey Gary.
Is our warehouse open to the public?
No. To have a warehouse open to the public, you have to have special insurance and stuff like that, which is very expensive. So, I do have local pickup for my customers, but I just, whenever the warehouse calls, well, my son's working there now through the summer, so he just brings any pickups home with him. So what I'm doing is I'm actually closing this and doing right up the center, folding it, and sticking the folded end right in here. I'm just going to see how it works. I just want to do it a little bit different. And then the ribbon will go just right over top of this zip tie.
I already purchased tickets, so if I win, can I get them to a friend? You have to talk to Scott about that.
Oh, I'm sure. Okay, so I'm just going to turn these ones up, and eventually, so up here we're going to have them coming out more, but these ones I wanted going down. So we're going to eventually, you see where I'm going here? It just kind of has the, on the outside, the petals. And then once we get up here, I'm going to have the wings coming kind of out this way. So just push all these ribbons back because we are using the outside hole. Now I didn't do the first or the last 4 holes. So I started on the outside hole. There's 1, 2, 3. I started on the 4th one here. And I'm going to go all the way up. I like doing these these cancer awareness angels because everybody, like everybody knows somebody that is fighting the fight or has fought the fight and has loved ones mourning, and you know, so these are like really such a great gift for anybody that does or is fighting the fight or has, or they're just a wonderful gift. So I wanted to get them all done and get you guys shown how to do them and different ways to do them before I get really busy for Christmas. So this would be really popular, you know, come October-ish when it's breast cancer. But you know, there is a color for almost every cancer out there. So you can, like I did lavender. Lavender is the main color for just cancer in general. I did a peach orange colored one for leukemia, and I did those with one is fabric mesh, one's just deco mesh. Now I'm done doing one with ribbons. And then I showed you right at the beginning how you can do a fairy one with lace from the Dollar Tree.
Take money orders for your boards.
What, honey?
You take money orders for your boards.
I don't think so. Never had a money order. Okay, so I'm going to start on the other side.
Like some use a sealant and some use a heat tool. Does it make a difference?
It's a preference. No, it's not. I find I have 3 wood burners, and for me, it just takes too long. I love the bag sealer. The only thing is with the bag sealer, well, with any of them, you really need to do it in an outdoor or vented area with it. Use a respirator. It really smells. Like even when I was cutting this yesterday, even though I was outside, I could feel my skin itching. So I don't know what the heck is in it, and I'm allergic to latex, so I'm not having a feeling that there's something maybe latex tucked in there. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're starting on this one. So my skin gets all itchy by the time I'm finished doing them. Finished bag sealing a roll. And then same with wood burning.
Yes, we do sell our boards.
Yes, our boards can be found at uniqueinthecreek.com, uniqueinthecreek.ca, at craftoutlet.com, amazon.com has all of our boards. So if you want them quick, you can order them from Amazon and get them in, like, if you have Prime, get them in the next day. Trendy Tree, we have a few Etsy stores that are selling them, Ducks in Row and Down Home Crafty Things, and we have in the UK, we have Luscious Lobbies, who also sells them as well. And soon you will be able to get them in a brick and mortar store.
That's all you got to say.
That's all I got to say about it. I still can't say anything. Soon, very, very soon, I promise. So you pretty much will be able to get them anywhere.
Now,
But if you have Amazon Prime, that's your best bet. You don't have to wait. You have to order them in a 5-pack though.
should we mention about if people are going to the crafters convention about, because of our problem with the getting paid for it, they'd have to pay
Oh.
to take them. Okay.
No. And we got word, for those of you that are watching.
Hold on, and Isabel's got them available as well.
Oh, Isabel. Oh, okay. She got hers. Okay. Are they on your Etsy store, Isabel? And I know a bunch of people will be starting with kits soon. Like, I know Isabel's got a bunch of kits. So if you don't want to go around and buy all the stuff that you need for a certain project, a lot of people are selling kits.
Ducks and Row has them too.
Yeah, I said Ducks in a Row.
Did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
And downhill.
Down Home's Crafty Things.
Okay, I got
There's
you.
lots of places. What else did I want to tell
If you
you?
order 100, you get a discount. You get free shipping.
You get free shipping.
100 what? $100 or 100 boards? I guess I should get that clear.
Yeah, we do have wholesale pricing. So if you are interested, the only thing is you can't be an actual brick and mortar store. We have an exclusive with a store right now.
Oh, Isabel's only on Etsy.
Oh, only on Etsy. There you go. So Sparkles in the ATL has them as well. So I'm doing these 4.
So I want to send you a gift. Where do I send it?
A gift? Who wants to send me a gift?
Piggy the Rocher.
Oh, I love gifts. You can just PM me and I'll give you my my US address.
100 boards. Francine, I would say message us.
Yeah, message uniqueinthecreek@hotmail.com,
Tanya. I'll
and
probably-
Tanya will get you all set up with wholesale. Okay, we're almost done here. And then we'll work on the wings. So I did 4.
Somebody asked me something about it now.
Oh, I want to tell them something.
Is that material in the middle? Dave, is that material in the
It's
middle?
ribbon.
It's ribbon. Okay, go
It's
ahead.
just 2.5-inch ribbon that I cut 12 inches long. We got word that our cross mold will be done this week. Now, not for sale. It's going to be done this week, which means the crosses will probably be on sale when we get back from Crafters Convention.
Don't hold us to it.
No,
You
we
say
were.
that, and then people are there right up
I know,
there.
right on. Are they there? Now the
You said
cross
it was gonna be
boards.
there.
I know. The cross boards are going to be again the same polypropylene plastic. The only difference is we did the cross boards a little bit thicker. So our normal boards are 1/8 of an inch thick. The cross board we did a little bit thicker, so they'd be much more durable outside. Okay, so they won't bend and all that stuff. So they are thicker. because they will be used in the funeral industry, and of course, which would mean, you know, outdoors. So we wanted to make sure they were going to be durable, so when we were designing them with the tool maker, we made them thicker. So pricing, I have no idea yet, so, but I just wanted to let you guys know it is almost done. And I guess the last one would be the horse. I don't know when we'll be doing that. That's a very expensive mold. So we'll have to see. We will see. All right, this is so pretty. All right, so we got this done. So now here, got our face. So I think I'm gonna do one more going down, and then up here, I'm gonna be doing them out. So I'll do one more going down. Oh, it's not a complete square. There we go.
Yeah, you're right, Sissy.
What's that?
So now you know people will be asking at the vendor show if they can get the cross.
Well, I was hoping that we could get the crosses before Crafters Convention, but when we'd heard that the mold is not going to be done until Wednesday, I figured, and then by the time they do ship us a prototype, so they don't send us the actual mold. First, they will send us a prototype to make sure there's no changes. So they send us actual samples of the board made, and then once we approve that, then they will airship it to us, which takes so it'll probably be the week we're at Crafters Convention that they'll do. So the factory knows to start producing them as soon as the mold lands. So when we come back from Crafters Convention, they will probably go on the website.
Okay. LaDonna, you gotta go to our Facebook page and comment. And Vicky, we don't know price on the cross yet. We don't know. We don't know what it's gonna cost us yet, so.
Yeah, we don't know the cost yet because we usually can kind of tell, but because we made them thicker, they have to use more plastic, which of course makes our price a little higher. So we're kind of waiting to get the prototype, and once we get the prototype, we'll be able to tell you guys a little better on how much it's going to cost. I think it's probably going to be around what the tree board maybe, or the horse board.
Don't even try guessing.
No, I'm just saying it's not going to be insanely expensive.
No.
But if you ever made a cross or something for a grave site, you know it can get quite expensive for the materials and supplies. Well, with using the boards, you can use artificial florals very easily, kind of like I'm doing with the ribbon, and not have to use as much. So the cross one is going to be a big seller, like I said, especially in the funeral industry. Because right now it's basically the wire, and I know with we've had a wire one and it rusts, you know, in a few months and stuff. So, okay, let's start on the wings now.
Oh, Wendy did her first flower on the board, and she's hooked.
Awesome! Yeah, I got quite a few pictures today, and if I didn't respond to any emails today, or Tanya didn't, like I said at the beginning, I actually had a nap today, which I never do, and I kind of just chillaxed today with Dave, which was nice. I couldn't do too much because my hand was so sore, and I'm sure it'll be sore tomorrow because I can feel it. It's all swelling, so it goes right up my finger. Tomorrow it'll probably be the other hand. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm making two pieces.
I myself are coming from Michigan on the way home.
Pardon?
I wants to know if we're coming through Michigan on the way home.
I think we are. Are we coming through Michigan?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to get down there right now.
Oh.
Yeah. I think we are.
I think we are, because we do love Frankenmuth, and I really want to go back again.
But
And we want our clock.
yeah, we want the clock.
I want my clock. There was a beautiful, beautiful clock that we really wanted to purchase last time we were in Frankenmuth, and the business was so new, and we were saving every single little penny, and anything we made went right back into the business. So
You know what I just realized?
we decided not to buy the clock because it was like, I don't know, $600. But I think we're gonna treat ourselves this year, right, honey? And actually maybe
You know what I
buy it.
realized?
What?
The Christmas clock hasn't been going.
Because I took the battery out.
Why?
Because it was dying. Okay, so I'm putting one in like this, and I'm gonna put one in going this way. So this one, particular one, has two pieces. Has one going down and one coming outwards. And then zip this one really tight. Ah, my hand. Really tight.
Somebody said rub some CBD into it.
I usually rub, what is it? The one I rub on my back. I kind of massage in. And like I said, it's the tendons in my hands, so I'm getting old. It's an arthritis. And this hand, it usually goes right up this finger. And this hand, it goes up this finger. It is what it is, right? Alright, so we got this one going out. And then now this one again. This one, I'm just going to be putting it going out. So I'm not using two pieces, I'm just going to use one. And again, I'm still just going straight up the middle with a 10 by 10 piece. I must say, this cheapy bag sealer, it did okay, but I think because I had to cut some of the snowball that was in it, it's not as good as my other one that I like. So I think it's a hit and miss. I know Michelle from Monkey's Creation, she ordered one and then she got it and it was a dud. And then she sent it back and ordered another one, and I think she still uses it. So I don't know if it's just hit and miss or what, but I know mine I love it, I still use it. Alright, I think that's it for this side. Isn't that pretty? So the ribbons will fall down and it's covering all the zip ties.
Food saver's the same thing.
Yeah, it's a bag sealer, food saver, whatever they're called.
It's all the same thing.
Now this one right here, again, I'm going to use two pieces. So I have a piece going downwards and I have a piece that will be its wing. I might use a whole roll of mesh. I'm not too sure. Yeah, this, because I had to cut it, there's some like strings hanging down. Okay, clothespin this. There's one. This one I said is going to have two, so one is going down and one's going to go outwards to form one of the wings. And these are so much fun. Like, you could see the potential of all kinds of, you know, you can make it an angel, a fairy, whatever you want. You can use florals for the body. Okay, so I'm going to put this is going to go downwards. So I'll keep this on. And I could put a little elastic so I don't have to keep the clothespin on there, but I'm just going to trim these up. And then this one is going to go outwards. Where's the other side of the zip tie? There it is. So if you have a little elastics, like I use the little clear ones, for this particular one, use the one going downwards. It'd probably be easier if you just put a little elastic on it instead of putting your clothespin on. Because I just really hurt my hand doing that. This is gorgeous. This is going to be so pretty when it's done. What, babe?
This thing in 1884 was the first purpose-built roller coaster that opened at Coney Island Amusement Park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember the wooden roller coaster at Crystal Beach. I don't know where, it's somewhere now. I think it's at is that at Canada's Wonderland now? No, it's at Fantasy Island now in Grand Island. Okay, so we have one more wing. We're gonna put it right here where this row of ribbon is, and then we're on our face. And this is just one piece. What the heck is Kristen watching now? Alrighty, and that's our angel body. Not too bad. Like I said, if I was doing this just not teaching, I would be doing it in my recliner on my lap. Very pretty. I'll have to go and fix all these ribbons, pull them down and stuff. But we are done the body. So I'm going to put this aside now. So after my live, I'll probably put some heavy things on the mesh to keep it flattened because it likes to curl up.
Products you use is on her Facebook page.
Yes, on my on my website, uniqueinthecreek.com. If you scroll down to the home on the home page, if you just scroll down to the bottom, Tani's got a list of all the things I like to use, and like bag sealer, my electric scissors, all that stuff is on there. Okay, I'm gonna fix this in a bit. So there's the body, ribbons and some mesh for the wings. So pretty. I'm gonna work on the face now. So we have all this. Yes, there's a list on the website if you scroll all the way down to the bottom. Okay, we're using this coconut raw thing from the Dollar Tree. You're gonna plug your glue gun in. We got some fake eyelashes. I got some really pretty pink ribbon for a bow. I got some pearl ribbon. Where does this thing start? I'm gonna put some pearls on her. I got my little charms, which will be available after Crafter's promotion. When you order a tree board, I just don't have time right now to do it. I got these adhesive strips from the dollar store again. I'm going to use them to go on her crown thing.
Did you use one roll of each ribbon?
Yes, one roll of each ribbon.
And how much mesh?
And I used probably 3/4 of a roll of mesh. I have like pieces of mesh all over the place, so I would guess about 3/4 of a roll. I do have 6 pieces of this ribbon left, so I didn't quite, oh, the other one. I didn't quite use a whole roll. So, now this is just a felt. I bought it on a bolt. I use this is like a fuzzy felt. I use this fuzzy felt for my unicorns when I do them. But I really like making the faces with them. And I get a marker. Where's the marker? And the bowl. So you would just want to get or something round that's a bit bigger than this coconut thing. And I just find this bowl is perfect size. And you're just going to draw a circle on the back of the felt. Okay. And we're going to cut that out. I might have to use my electric scissors since I can't use my finger here. You don't have electric scissors? They're my best friend, especially if you have bad hands. You just press the button and it cuts away. I had a green pair for like years and years and years and they finally died. So, and they're not expensive. I think it was like 20 bucks for these. and it holds the charge forever. I can't even remember the last time I charged it. Okay, and we got our glue gun ready to go. My face, now I did, like I said at the beginning, I did paint it just with a white craft paint, just because when you put the mesh on, or the felt on, I felt last time I could see a little bit of brown through it.
What is the diameter of the bowl? What bowl did you use? A bowl?
I did use a bowl. The diameter of this bowl is almost 9 inches. 8.5 inches, this bowl. As long as it's big enough that it will cover and you have enough of an edge to fold these in. Because we're just going to glue it on the inside there, and you'll see that we'll have a nice flat face. Somebody had a really good idea of using a white knee-high. It worked for them. You can use styrofoam. You can use whatever you want. I found this is amazing, and it's nice and neat, and it makes the perfect size face. So I cut my mesh out. I'm going to use the fuzzy part on the outside. You could use the non-fuzzy part if you wanted, like that. I kind of like the fuzzy. I don't know, gives it texture. Okay, now I don't put glue in the middle or anything, because if you do put a dab of glue in the middle, you will see that dab of glue on the other side. So I just go along, get your clothespins. Clothespins are handy dandy so you don't burn your fingers. Okay. There is holes on here in the coconut shells if you want to also use like a pipe cleaner or a zip tie to zip it to your board or whatever. I just found hot glue worked. For this one, I may wire it to the board since I have no idea where it's going to go when it's auctioned. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the inside of the coconut shell, and we're going to start it off. You just want to make sure that you have enough material on both sides before you commit. There we go. So now I'm just going to put this on there. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same on the other side. God, I can't even use the glue gun. My finger's so sore. And just fold it over. Now you can make little slits. I found that when I was making slits, I kept making them too long and then you could see the slit. So what I was doing is just kind of gluing along the inside here and then just tucking it. Just like that. Kind of pulling it, and you can't see that any of the ripples or whatever they're called, seams. Oh, yeah, see, you don't want to do that.
Still want to go get a lime and throw it in there.
And where, my coconut?
Yeah.
Put the lime in the coconut?
Yeah, it would just be kind of fun.
So you're not going to see the inside of this coconut anyways, so. Put the lime in the coconut. So don't forget, we're going to do a live stream ticket very shortly. So if you haven't commented on the picture on the main Unique in the Creek Facebook page, go over right now and type in one of the comments, CC 2019. Actually, I should have did hashtag CC 2019. I don't know if Scott has. And then share it to just your Facebook page. That way we'll be able to use comment picker, and we'll just pick right as soon as I'm done this, we will pick a live stream ticket winner. And
you need your computer over there?
no, I'll come over. Well, yeah, probably. All right.
So now they're all saying you cut the lime in the
Put the lime in the coconut. There we go. There, that wasn't hard. Clothespins rock.
That's it. Here's the
we go. Well, Loretta, where have you been? We've been waiting here for you.
Monkey
That's a
thing.
monkey thing. I love when she says that. I can't say it because I don't have the right accent. Okay, there's our face. Just let that glue dry a bit. Do I still have, okay.
See, now everybody's gonna have that song
Stuck in their head?
They keep doing it on
The islands of coconut. Now I have a little bit of, that hurt. Craig! Where is my makeup brush? There it is. So, we're gonna put a little blush, and we got some eyelashes for her. These again are from the Dollar Tree. I am using style 013. They are really long. I have a few different ones, but they are just in the oh, it comes with a little fast eyelashes glue. Hey,
How much did I miss? You missed everything.
you missed everything. We're almost done. For real.
Why cover the head with felt?
Just because I want to. We're using a coconut bra from the Dollar Tree. It's a bikini top. So instead of cutting styrofoam, which I really didn't like to do, and it was kind of, I didn't really like it at all, I'm just covering the face with felt. It's pretty. Okay, so
And the clips are just closed.
they're just clothespins. So we're going to put a little bit of blush on her.
Okay.
I did buy tweezers from the dollar store to help me put her eyelashes on. So I'm just going to put them on just to give myself a kind of an estimate where her cheeks will be. Okay.
I would have to stuff them.
We'd have to what? Put the bra?
Yeah. Well, Erlene says it would never fit. And then Michelle
Oh, I did them wrong again.
I would have
The
to
short
stuff
part of
them.
the eyelash is supposed to go on the inner corner. I will be hot gluing these.
Night, Michelle. Michelle's on that.
Night, honey. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so the short part, I got makeup tips when I was doing this last time. The short part of the eyelash goes on the inner corner. And
Screwed up.
I did.
Yeah.
But I caught myself before that's too low, before I committed and glued them. So they are sticky to begin with, so, but you will have to add just some hot glue once you get them. There we go, that's a little better. Okay, because we are going to put a little like crown thing on her. So they're not perfect right this second, but we're just putting them on to kind of eyeball where her cheeks are. I suck at this. Good thing I don't wear false eyelashes. I've been really looking wonky. Well, I do wear fake eyelashes, but they get put on by a professional. Okay, that's good enough for now. I'm going to put some blush on her. I'm just using, you did that one. I wouldn't even try. Lolly wears fake eyelashes, but I wouldn't even try myself. I'd jack it right up. So we're going to put like a crown here. So I'm going to put some little pink. I just use actual blush. If you use paint, it's going to get really chunky, like sticky, chunky. So I just put and just dab the blush on. Just give her a little bit of cheek. Got some light pink here for the outer edge. So it actually gives it like a natural look. And like I said, you really don't want to use paint for this, because if you try and put paint on the felt, it'll just like clump up. doing a little bit of light pink on the outside. One cheek is bigger than the other. We don't want that. Makeup artist, I am not. I need Wally down here doing the makeup for the angel. Okay, that's good enough because I'm gonna move the eyes anyways. I just kind of wanted to see where the cheeks were. All right, that's my makeup lesson. Okay, tiara or her thing. Now, I do have, I kind of liked this last time. I used like a feather, piece of feather boa and made like a halo crown, whatever you want to call it. I really like Madonna Esposito's from Trisha's Treasures. She makes a beautiful halo that's actually lit. And it's so pretty. I just didn't have the time for doing that. Now, or I have this Chanel wireless stem, which is the same stuff, the iridescent from the, like the wings.
You seal the blush?
No.
Will you spray it with UV spray?
I probably will spray the whole thing, yes, because I don't want it to fade. Now, I don't know if somebody will actually put this on their door from like the ribbons and stuff, because they would probably put it on a wall or more of a wall decoration. But yes, I will spray it because like I said, I don't know where somebody's going to put it. So if they do put it on their front door, we want to make sure it doesn't fade. Now this is one piece. It's a sticker. And I think it's really, really pretty. I'm just wondering if I should just do, so it comes in one piece, so it's pearls and like these little flowers. Oh, isn't that pretty? Oh, look how pretty that is. I think I might put it in the middle of the feather.
Ask, would you like her to make you one?
Make me what?
I don't know, whatever you're complimenting Madonna with.
Oh, the halo is beautiful. No, I'm going to figure it out myself, Madonna. I will figure out how to do it. I just haven't had time. Okay, I'm going to put this feather, piece of feather one on there. So I'll get my glue gun. So I'm going to put it right in the inside.
Oh, no, I'm the one that does it with the light.
Yes.
Oh.
She does something with deco tubing and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah, she does.
It's so pretty. So I just put some glue and a clothespin just to hold it for a sec. I do have these fingertip thingies, but okay, and now we'll go across. And you kind of want to make sure it's straight, so right here, put another dab of glue, and I will cut it off.
Are your pink lady flowers the right shape to match the body? Could use a couple of them in the halo.
Yeah, it could. Let me see. Oh, they're kind of big though. I'm going to keep it, because I want this, sometimes less is more, and I find that I love, like, I'm very simple with my designs. I don't like to, I don't know what it is. What do I not like to do? I don't like to put too much. Sometimes too much is a little gaudy. So I like to keep it simple. So I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to put this little feather thing, and I'm going to put a strip of this right along. Now I will have to glue it, but right now it's sticky. I'm just keeping it sort of simple because it does have pearls, if you guys can see this.
You have to turn your volume up on your end. There's nothing we can do. Our
So I'm going to put a little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue there, and I'm just going to kind of keep it simple like this, I think. Because I do have this pearl ribbon. It's just strands of pearl, and I'm going to add it to the bow, and it will kind of match her pearls on her halo. Okay, so I think this is glued. Okay, cut this off. All right, and there we go. Very simple. Now I could put little gems. I did flowers before. I've done, what else have I done? Mostly flowers I usually do. But I'm going to keep this one simple. So let me get my tweezers here, and I'm going to glue this side, and maybe the one in the middle, and that's it. Just so it stays on. So I have enough. I bought this from the dollar store. They're just strips. So you can either do just all bling, or there's little flower and pearl, flower, pearl, flower, pearl, and they're just one piece. Just put a little bit on the back, push it down. Okay.
I guess I can turn up the volume.
All right, I'm going to do the same on this other side. Sorry, they're not all going to be long like this one, but tonight this is a special one because I am going to be donating it to the Crafters Convention auction. So I wanted to make sure it's really nice. All right, so we're holding these down. Just sort of glue. I was going to do a fishing Father's Day one tonight, but I just want to make sure I wanted to make sure I got this one done. And that way, all the other nights for the lives, I can play around as much as I want.
Susan, on her Facebook page is where you put this.
There. And now I'm gluing the middle one down. So we got the side one, so this isn't going anywhere. And it's kind of already stuck into the feathers here too. So we got a little bit of bling going in the middle of the marabou feather. I got this at Michael's. It's called a boa. They're called marabou boas. They're very thin. They're not like normal big feathery boas. I actually got this for 99 cents. I bought a bunch of them when they were on clearance for 99 cents. But you can buy them at Michael's or any of the craft stores. All right, and then that's done. I have to fool around. You know what? I'll glue her eyelash. Right now they're stuck on there just with the little tacky glue that's on there. I'm not going to, I'm just going to leave them there for now because we're getting a little bit long here. I'm just going to put her on her body, make her little bow so we can get done here. There is eyelash glue. I'm going to try it later. See if it actually works on the felt. Gotta clean up my mess here. I kind of throw everything all over the place. Right on the pinned post, Susan, you'll see a picture of our logo, and that's where you just comment CC 2019. Press enter so your comment's there. Okay. Now,
What's Scott doing? What's Scott doing with the money from the auction?
it's going to an animal shelter that's there, I think. That's the last I heard, so it may have changed by now. But he did a nice auction last year and it went to some charity. I'll get more information once he's been so busy. Okay, so there's her face. So you can see the coconut shell works just perfectly, the size of it. And like I said, you can zip tie it and everything else. I just hot glue it. I'm very confident with the Gorilla Glue. So what I do is I put a bunch of glue right here on the board, and that's where the round part of her head is going to go. And then I just lift this up and put a bunch under here because it's a kind of like a wide lip here that you can put glue there and it'll stay. And then right here is we're going to put a nice little bow. And then when I'm done, I will put a hanger on there. Okay, so you want to make sure that her head's centered and not cockeyed.
Don't forget the hanger.
Yeah, I'm going to do the hanger at the very end. Okay, and press down. Oh, now I got to stand. Ooh. Okay, now I'm going to lift this. Like I said, there is a lip here. I just kind of go along the lip.
Put the volume up. Everybody's asking me to put the volume up. When you put the volume up, you get this ringing in there.
Oh, really? All right, so we got glue on the bottom part here, and then on the top, just hold it down. You can slip your little, now I have a fine tip glue gun, so I can kind of get it under there and pump some more in. But if you're using really good glue sticks, it'll stay on there because it's felt and fabric. Alright, so our face is on. The only thing I have to do is really glue her eyelashes on. Alright, her wings, we'll fix them. And I'm just going to put a nice little bow here. So I have, oh, stuck to the board. Just going to put her aside while that glue all dries. And I'm going to make it just a quick little bow. And behind me here, I have this just sheer pink ribbon.
Go back down, show it low.
I'm just doing a little hand bow. I just don't know where the end of this. Oh, there we go. So I got this at Michael's. It's just like a pearl kind of ribbon thing. I just want to accent it. So I'm going to do a simple, very simple ribbon or bow. Let me cut some here. Okay, so I cut it .12 inches, and I'm just doing, not doing a hand bow or anything. I would have, but my finger is killing me, so I'm just going to do one of these simple ones. It's a 12-inch piece. I just glue the two ends. And I push it down in the middle. Okay, I'm going to do another 12-inch piece. This is not wired. It's just a sheer organza, really pretty pink ribbon. I'm not sure where I got it. I'm going to do the same. Put a little bit of glue. Just a little bit.
Got here late, was planting some corn before the snow comes.
Snow? What? Where are you?
Where are you, Cynthia?
California? Good Lord, this weather is just insane.
Gotta be Wyoming or one of those places.
Probably.
Or Nebraska.
I'll just do it like this.
Colorado.
That's pretty. This is called a cheater bow. Oh shoot. Did that one wrong. There. So one is a little bit shorter than the other. I just glued it on top. Now I'm going to cut another piece just for tails. And I will dovetail the ends of this. Okay, that's going to go there. Now I'm going to use some pearls. I think I'm going to wrap the center of that around. So I'm going to put this together. I might as well pinch this up. I'm going to use one of these little elastics. Probably been easier if I just made a hand bow.
Probably.
I just can't, I'm having a problem with using this finger. So I am going to tie it all in together with these pearls. So I just used one of these little elastic things, come in so handy. Okay, so put this together like this. Probably never seen a bow made like this before. But this is not wired, so I just wanted a dainty, pretty looking feminine kind of bow. There we go. Now I'm going to start wiring this in, so I will be putting a black dab of glue on the back here. Which melted my elastic.
There's several ski slopes open here in Colorado.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. Well, that was an epic fail there. Now if I had just had a small little zip tie or some wire. I don't think I have any. Oh, is that a little zip tie? Probably not. No. Okay, so I'm going to tie this around. Fussing with this bow. What are you whispering over there, Lolly?
Just trying to tie it knot here.
Did you make another one?
Yeah.
In the time I did this live?
No, yeah.
I have to wait till she's finished off.
Yeah, wait till I'm finishing.
No, I'm showing her.
You did that while I was doing the live?
Yeah.
That's good, Law. Okay.
Tie it with a small piece of ribbon.
Yeah. Probably should have. Should have, could have, would have. But I want to wrap this around so you see the pearl in the center there. And I'm sure I'm totally doing this wrong and everybody's screaming right now, but
Probably all, because they're all sitting there waiting for the draw and you're still going on.
farting around with this little bow. Sorry guys, I'm almost done. I promise. I could see in my head what I wanted to do, but okay, so the bow's in the middle. Almost done, I promise. So I'm going to add some pearl. Just hanging down. I really didn't think the bow out. I knew how I wanted pearls in the pink, but it's good for now. And we want a little hope charm. Right now I'm just going to use an elastic, just because I want fishing wire, but I don't have any right now.
Okay.
What? What?
Everybody's posting CC 2019 and Wreath Creators and more workshops.
No, on our Facebook page. Our main Facebook page.
I shouldn't say everybody, a few people. It's got to go on the main Facebook page.
We can only take the comments from one spot, and it's on our main Facebook page.
And the reason we're doing it is so that we can do the draw at the end of the live tonight and not tomorrow.
Okay, not loving this, but I'm going to fix this after. Because right now my hand is killing me, and I'm just trying to rush here. Okay, so her little bow, once I'm done it, and I'm going to redo it, it's going to go just like this. I'm going to put more pearls because I'm not liking this one, so I will finish her up tomorrow, but you guys get the gist. I'm going to actually put a lot more pearls going down, probably the middle of the here, and then her little charm will hang off of that. I don't even know where it went. Her hope charm right here. Let's just stick it up in here for now. So she'll have this little hope charm, silver hope charm hanging down from her bow. And that is going to be our breast cancer angel. I will fix her up, do my primping and everything, but you guys got the gist of it. That is my simple little breast cancer angel. She's so pretty, made out of 2.5-inch ribbons, 2 rolls. I used 2 different ones. We used probably about 3/4 of a roll of mesh, maybe half a roll of mesh. And I'm going to fix her bow. I'm going to do a new bow, but I'll do that tomorrow when my hands are not hurting. And her face, I showed you, she's done. Look how pretty she is. I think anybody that has fought the fight for breast cancer would totally go crazy for this angel. Okay, so that's tonight. I'll just put her aside so I can fix her up tomorrow. And we are going to do the draw. Honey, you want to bring my computer over?
I will do so.
Okay, roll mesh everywhere. It is sweet, isn't it? There's just so many things you can do. All right, so hurry up if you haven't gone over to our main Facebook page to, you can bring me up now, honey, if you want.
You are.
Oh, am I?
Yep.
Hey, did you guys see my new hat? My new great hat? Oh. Okay. So, let's go to the page. I'm going to pull up commentpicker.com. I'm going to the main Facebook page to get the link of all the comments. Let's see, how many comments do we have? And this is going to be for a live stream ticket for this year's 2019 Crafters Convention. Why don't I must have to refresh, hold on. I have to reload.
Yeah, you have to refresh it.
Here we go. So I have all these people wondering, why are they commenting that? Oh, we have 153 comments and 101 shares. Okay. So I'm going to take the link from the comments here.
Michelle, you can't do it while you're, that's why we did it on our Facebook page instead
Yeah,
of on
because
the live.
we're still live. So if you commented on the live, I wouldn't be able to pick the winner while we were live, and I wanted to do it while we're live, so we don't have to. I don't have to chase anybody. Okay, so it's closed now because I've already got the comment, the link for the comments. Okay, so we're going to do random. I've already logged in with my Facebook.
I'll zoom down to the computer so when you come
Okay,
up,
I'm going to put the link in.
when it comes up, just turn to the.
So I'm going to filter if in case anybody did it 2 or 3 times. We only want 1 person per entry. It's only fair. So I filtered duplicate users, and I'm going to press this little magnifying glass, and we have 144 comments. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start. I don't know. Let me turn this light off so you guys can see my computer. And the person that is winning the $150 live stream ticket for tonight's live is, you ready? We're going to start. Here we go. Winner is Susan Neffelkamp. Susan Neffelkamp. I hope Susan's still here. Susan Kneffelkamp, and she put CC 2019. So let's just refresh a second just to see if Susan is on, honey.
I don't know. I'll tell you in a second.
Susan Neffelkamp.
Yep, she's here.
Yay, Susan! Awesome. So Susan, if you can PM me or email us at uniqueinthecreek@hotmail.com your email address with your full name. Well, obviously I got your name. Once Scott sends me the ticket links, we will send you a ticket to watch this year's 2019 Crafters Convention. So you get to enjoy all the fun. So congratulations on winning that, and thank you all.
Tonight, there's still 4 more nights.
There's still 4 more. We have 4 more tickets to give away for the next 4 nights. I'm not quite sure what I'm making for the rest of the lives for this week, but I'm sure it's something different. You know me. So make sure you join us tomorrow night. Again, same time, 8 o'clock works good for me. Hopefully my hands are working. I don't know if we're all going to do all wreaths or anything. I have some dog bones I want to make out of fabric and stuff like that, so we'll see how my hand's doing. But anyways, so join us again tomorrow for another chance to win a live stream ticket. And congratulations, Susan.
And we're going to do it the same way tomorrow?
Same way.
And just so we're clear, it's going to be on the Facebook
It
page.
is going to be on the Facebook page. See how easy that was? I don't have to go chase anybody. Susan knows she won. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. There you go, Isabel. That one's for you. Okay, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your evening and have a great day tomorrow. We are going to be busy here at UITC. So we'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Bye.